there is an argument on the left that comes in and out of favor at different times, that the allowance of migrants coming in would suppresses wages for American workers, and certainly short of some type of immediate path to citizenship where they're getting the maybe anemic but some protections that American workers were. There's going to be that element of it.
Right, exactly. And I think you targeted the solution in the question, right? But the exact same argument was made when women started to enter the workforce, right? That it's like unions talked about barring women from membership, barring women from participating in the workforce at all for that exact reason, right? That it's like they're going to be used to undercut our wages. And if we allow the ruling parties, the ruling class, the capitalists, to dictate that to us, then yes, it would absolutely be true, right? That it's like they can and they will be used against other members of the working class if we allow them to do that. And so it's cliche, but it's like we've got to gather up then the strength of the working class and again, not look to them as opponents over scarce resources, but start to ask the question, who is it that's getting to decide how these resources are divvied up in the first place? Right. And so to that end, the work right now that I'm trying to do to a greater or lesser extent and many others are trying to find that legal footing for folks to help get them out from under the system long enough so that we can also start to organize a level of collective, citizen, non-citizen, whatever status, solidarity towards achieving that goal.
We should say that the forces. I mean, we can see this even in play of like things like as to dropping the eligibility age for Medicare, right? Like there are some of the opponents of that are medical care providers who don't want to have price constraints on the care that they're providing. But then there's sort of like a generic capitalist class that are like, wait a second, this is going to create a little bit of scarcity when it comes to our workforce, because if I can get health care at age 60 or 55, maybe I choose to retire or cut back the hours I'm going to work or not take this job because I'm getting health care, which is a significant expense at that age and is, a big motivation for people staying in work that they don't want to be in, whether it's to get more money to pay for health care or because it's being offered there. And so there's knock-on effects. And so that's where, the medical care providers get their solidarity, I guess, with just generic people who want to suppress wages. Folks, there's more of what you've just saw where that came from. That's if you hit the subscribe and like button. Thank you. Really, thank you.